Today we are the 5th largest economy in the world, and in another 2.5 years we'll be the 3rd largest economy in the world, overtaking Japan and Germany. But this vision requires us to create world-class infrastructure. And world-class infrastructure in terms of creating top-class expressways, highways, the best trains, which would also imply tracks and signals, and probably, to my mind, the best metros in the world. This would require a huge amount of energy, not merely in terms of building infrastructure, but this would require a lot of homework in doing pre-project preparation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not merely India's decade, but India's century. And it is India's century because we are the only country in the world today which is creating close to about 8 airports plus 3 metros every year. No other country in the world today is creating 8 airports and 3 metros every year. We are the only country in the world which does about 30 kilometers of road plus about 12 kilometers of railway line every day. No other country in the world does that. We are also the only country in the world which has done 31x of solar energy in the last 8 years. No other country in the world has been able to do 31x of solar energy in the last 8 years. We are also the only country in the world, actually, which has created 40 million houses. It's built 40 million houses for its citizens. It's like making a complete Australia, that's more than the population of Australia, making a full Australia within India. We've built over 130 million toilets for our citizens and provided behavioral change, which is equivalent to making toilets for the entire population of Germany. That's more than the population of Germany. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great occasion that Build India has selected some of the finest builders of India to drive India's growth process. It will not be possible for India to grow at 8 to 9% per annum year after year, without the best companies executing the best projects. In the post-World War II period, there are very few countries in the world who've been able to grow at this rate. If India is to become a $30 trillion plus economy, means 8 to 9% growth year after year for 3 decades. It must become the finest award, and it must have very few awards, but it must be given to the finest guys in India, and therefore it must become very, very aspirational.
बिल्ड इंडिया इंफ्रा अवार्ड्स के सभी सम्मानित अतिथिगण, नॉमिनीज और विनर्स को मेरी हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। इस प्रतिष्ठित आयोजन का हिस्सा बनकर मुझे बेहद खुशी हो रही है, जो भारत के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर विकास में उत्कृष्टता को पहचानता और प्रोत्साहित करता है। प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हमारी सरकार अर्बन ट्रांसपोर्ट और पावर सेक्टर में आधुनिक, सस्टेनेबल और नवोन्मेषी अर्थात इनोवेटिव इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर विकसित करने के लिए पूरी प्रतिबद्धता के साथ काम कर रही है। पीएम गतिशक्ति और नेशनल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पाइपलाइन जैसी कई पहल देश के बुनियादी ढांचे को नए आयाम दे रही हैं और विकास को तेज गति प्रदान कर रही हैं। मुझे ये देखकर हर्ष हो रहा है कि बिल्ड इंडिया इंफ्रा अवार्ड्स न केवल बेहतरीन परियोजनाओं को सम्मानित कर रहे हैं, बल्कि इनोवेशन, सस्टेनेबिलिटी और कम्युनिटी एंगेजमेंट को भी बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि ये इनिशिएटिव्स देश के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर विकास को और मजबूत बनाएंगे। आपका योगदान भारत के विकास के लिए अमूल्य है। सभी नॉमिनीज और विजेताओं को मेरी हार्दिक बधाई। मैं आपको भविष्य के प्रयासों के लिए शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।